Hi everyone, my name is Rachel and today we are going to learn how to knit using only our fingers, no knitting needles. So the only thing that you need is yarn. You can have chunky yarn that's soft and fuzzy like this, or you can use thin yarn that's kind of like this. The first thing we're going to do is take our yarn in our right hand and we're going to drape it through our pinky and ring finger so that the little tail is at the back of your hand. And we're going to take the rest of the yarn in our right hand and go ahead and weave between our fingers, and then we're going to weave it back between our fingers. Now we've got this open space. We're just going to tie the tail into a little knot, just so that we don't lose our ends and everything stays nice and together. Now what's pretty important is we want these to be kind of loose. We want these to be able to slide up and down our fingers because we're going to eventually pull them off the ends of our fingers. Now we're going to take the tail again, go behind our pinky, weave between our fingers around the pointer, and weave back. And we can go ahead and just leave this open. We don't need to tie it again. Now we're going to take this first row down here, pinch the bottom, and pull it over the top row. Don't worry, we're going to do it a whole bunch more times. We're going to take the bottom stitch, pull it over the top stitch and off the end of our finger. Pull the bottom stitch, off the end of our finger, bottom stitch, off the end of our finger. The next thing we're going to do is just scoot it all the way down towards your palm. And it's going to start to grow at the back like this, all the way down your arm. And that's really all you need to know. As long as you keep weaving back and forth and pulling off the stitches on the bottom, you're eventually going to start to grow a nice little scarf back here. And you can keep finger weaving, keep knitting, keep going for as long as you want. You can even start at the pointer finger if you don't feel like starting at your pinky. Pull off the stitch from the pointer to pinky. Totally up to you, totally personal preference. But this is something great to do if you're watching other YouTube videos or Netflix, or if you're listening to a podcast. This is just something nice that you can busy your hands with. So I'm going to go ahead and stop here just for this video, but you can go as long or as short as you want for your craft project. And whenever you're finished, we need to go ahead and tie it off. So we're going to cut a nice little length of extra tail and weave it through what we've got left. And just pull the stitches off your fingers as you weave it through the ends. So we have a nice little end. And the last thing that we want to do is tie a little knot so that the whole thing doesn't come unraveled and all your hard work doesn't go to waste. And there we go. We can go ahead and cut this off. Happy crafting!